But there was something that, for the first time, just reached out of that TV screen and grabbed me. And became obvious to me, even though I've known it, it became as obvious as anything I've seen last night. And that is this. Very, very simple. That debate last night put on full display the genuine moderate characteristics of all but one of the candidates. Be right back after this. Stay with us. But it was fascinating to me, as I said, to watch this, because it hit me upside the head, even though I instinctively knew this, that all of the top-tier candidates, because of these questions, see, there's always a silver lining in everything. There's always an upside. Some of you may not think of this as an upside or a silver lining, but the genuine moderate, as opposed to conservative, aspects of four of the top-tier candidates were on full-fledged display. Last night there was one candidate who did not display any moderateness or liberalism or have any of his past forays into those areas displayed, and that candidate was Fred Thompson. Now, this is not an endorsement. I don't endorse during primaries. I'm just pointing out, these are things I notice. And I've told you during the course of this whole campaign year that one of the things that's bothering me, I'm a Reagan conservative, and I believe conservatism, it's in my soul and it's in my heart. And I know it is the best way for us to manage our affairs, to ensure the most prosperity for the most, to continue our freedom, to protect our country. Conservatism sees people and sees potential. Liberalism looks at people and sees victims. Liberalism looks at people and sees incompetence, and we got to help them out and keep them forever dependent so we'll always have power. Conservatives don't want to use the government to empower themselves. They want to get government out of the way to empower other people. So, to me, it matters. And we've got a campaign now where most of the candidates are not genuine conservatives. They may be saying they are, but in their past, they have done some things that are not conservative in any way, shape, manner, or form. And I think a lot of those things are being overlooked, even by friends of mine in the conservative media, because the obsession's Hillary. Well, we got to have somebody who can beat Hillary. And we can't have the perfect candidate. And so we got to make a choice here based on who is best equipped to win and beat Hillary. Well, I understand that. And whoever the nominee is, I'm going to support them, so don't misunderstand here. But I don't like seeing conservatism being watered down as the way it's defined. I don't want people who are not conservative being said to be representatives of the new conservatism. There is no new conservatism. There is conservatism, and you either are or you aren't. You can be 80%, but it depends on what the other 20% are. And I'm just telling you that last night, it was Huckabee and Rudy and Mitt Romney, because of these questions, were all faced with the reality, and everybody watching saw it, that they've got some governance in their pasts that is not conservative. And this is something that it just hit me. While everybody's talking about Fred Thompson, well, he's too lazy, he's too lackadaisical, he doesn't seem to have a whole lot of energy and so fine and dandy. I'm not going to argue with people and your perceptions about attitudes and so forth. I will say this: I don't think anybody would get into this mess running for the presidency, the media angle and all of these things. I mean, you can't imagine what